Okay. Well, that was almost a complete disaster. Hope I don't have to do ever that again. Who knows? Um, okay, the whole point of that was the lava. Oh god, they're playing that. They're doing that song again? Why do I hate that song. It's so annoying, especially the part that goes chung. You know, it's so ridiculous. All right, in you go, in you go. Look at that, lava well spent. Okay, so all of wait. Oh, that's right. The glass, the sand, the missing sand is because I spend it all in the nether. Hello to you. I gotta make some more potatoes too. Potatoes as well. Potatoes. I got to make more potatoes. Make them potatoes. You just gotta love grammar. The ways it can support you, and then the other ways it can fail you. Oh my gosh. All right, you know what? No, I'm not. I can't take this music in. I can't take this music. Goodbye. You were down to 5%. Right where I like you. This should be a piece of cake. Oh my gosh. All of this just for glass, just so I can update that that cartographer. I mean, you gotta love grammar, don't you? Update my cartographer and boost their skills. This will come in handy. Oh, maybe. Ooh, I just thought of. Okay, I just thought of something. I could probably make a trash bin. Like how do I put it? Wait, how does this? Wait. Oh my god, am I actually bad at math now? Yeah, see, look at that. Those chimes. There wasn't. Oh, what do you know? 39 divided by 3. Yeah, I want to make one of those trash bins. You throw stuff in a chest, and then it automatically like removes it, and then it quietly throws it into a piece of lava underground by a few blocks. And it's just so efficient. I love that. But I wonder where I should put it. Definitely. Hmm. Now that I think about it, where would I put it? It would be nice if it was like inside, preferably closer. Huh. Interesting. That's right. Oh my gosh, there's so much I need to do. Oh dude, I'm out of space. I can put you off for later. So, well, what I would need, yeah, make a garbage chest. There we go. And then something else I was thinking of doing was, oh yeah, I need to insulate the insulate. I need to protect the portal. I need to make sure that nobody else really wanders in, because that would be bad. Wouldn't it? I'm probably gonna remove this pillar because it doesn't need to be here. I'm sorry. It just does not need to be here. Okay. Alright, now gosh, I need to start checking things off or else my list is just gonna get too full. Okay, so I'm going to How's my blouse coming along? Looking good, looking good. Okay, so... I keep saying that. So... 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 Yeah, so... And so... Yeah, garbage chest, insulate the portal. I'm gonna look back on this recording. I'm gonna realize that one little silly little thing I forgot. My gosh. Oh, well, yeah, the cartographer. Um, I guess I could start getting work done on the portal. That should probably be done first. So, no. Probably gonna rely on a lot of this and this and this and this. Oh, that'll come handy. Oh my gosh. This is the entire reason why I made these chests was so I wouldn't have to worry about this stuff. Now I do. I put this all away. All away. That's probably good. Alright, what do I do about you? This looks hideous. Let's get rid of you. Okay. Okay, this already looks a lot better. Hate to say it, but it does look better. Alright, so now I need to find a way to I think I'm gonna because I know the doors. The doors are going to go right here. So boom. No. Boom boom. They're gonna go right here. That's what could be Wait. Okay, this is I'm thinking of like it's either the edges is gonna go here, or if I really want to be efficient here, but I don't know. You know what? It would I think it should go here because it's like this is the doors that line up here, and those oak see those the oak wood oak spruce logs. My gosh, I'm really having a day today, aren't I? The spruce logs look so good on either side of that door, and I think that's just how it's going to be. I don't know. I just always have this weird fascination of using the portal frame itself as one of the walls, just in terms of pure efficiency. It's weird. Now that I think about it, I need to get more bone meal. Bone schmone. Actually, like, you know what? Why not? I mean, this fallen tree has been here for a long time, and I really didn't want to cut it down, but at this point, what are you gonna do? Or I could just move it out here. No, this is part of... There we go. Hallelujah. Alright. That's one problem solved. Griffith, how are you doing? Okay, let's get back to that bone meal. You know what? I think at some point I should probably return to the trial chamber. because I have yet to get an ominous key and unlock an ominous vault. I mean, it's not. I don't really have high hopes for what could be in an ominous vault, but it's the novelty, it's the experience to actually say that, hey, I did this. Maybe you're not working. Okay. Oh, okay. That's the rule. Those. That's the rule of the game. Okay. You got to make sure that there's no snow or anything else surrounding these saplings. I get it. It's it's funny because this is such an old tradition that I've just grown so used to. Just me and my brother building mega trees all the time, and then just going up and chopping them down in this staircase method. I mean, it's such a great source of wood, but it's can be a bit tedious sometimes. For some reason, I thought an enchanted diamond axe might change that, but apparently not so much. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the standards of novelty have changed over the years. What was new and exciting at one point just becomes, this here every day, kind of normal the next day. Actually, the at some point I really do want to visit an ancient city. I believe that's what it's called. Is it? The ancient city. The thing. With the wardens and the skull centers. I don't know. I love doing that because, and I know it's kind of faded away by this point in the public memory. Like it's the internet has everyone who plays Minecraft. They've already exploited that feature such a long time ago and done so many cool things with it. And now everyone has just kind of moved on and everyone's looking for the next best thing. And right now that next best thing are the creakings in that willowed forest or the withered forest, I think. And that's actually a really cool concept, but I'm actually really looking forward to finding one of those forests someday because hopefully those creaking hearts, that whatever that substance is, that sap stuff, it has some sort of use, some valuable use aside from just turning it into a block. But I mean, outside of that, I think it's just a really good concept. I don't know. The idea of a sentient tree hunting you down is actually quite a really neat concept. But I've never seen one before. Again, it's like there's a lot of interesting concepts. I think the deep dark in the ancient cities for one is also another great example of this because it just it's just such a unique concept. Like instead of just having enemies spawn instead of having enemies just spawn around you and try to kill you, there's nothing spawns there. And it's all about a psychological horror in a way because your actions have consequences. Maybe that's what makes that type of horror so fascinating. Is like, oh, you get chased by the monster versus, oh, no, you're the one who summoned it and it's your fault in a way. Like the horror element is put in your hands and you are responsible for saving your own bacon. And if you fail, then you have to contend with the consequences. And I don't know, there's something I really like about that. There's like a level of responsibility the player must take into their hands when doing this kind of thing. It's that risk reward factor that is just really interesting. Okay, how is this looking? Hmm. If I did this. This is one of those instances where it can either go from, wow, this looks so cool and unique, to, oh god, that just looks, oh my god, that just looks hideous. Not a bad idea. What if I move the crossbeam up one block? What would that do? No. No, if this balcony wasn't here, that probably would have looked a lot better. But because it is, it doesn't really work. Like, it might as well just, work. It might as well blend in right with the the balcony. So, all right. Huh. Weird. Like, something feels off, you know? That really frustrating feeling in building or just any kind of creative activity when you do something and you think, oh wow, this is gonna look so cool in my head, and then you build it and then you realize, oh shoot, this looks quite flat and boring. So I'm gonna try and figure out how to fix that. So we're gonna get covered up, and you're gonna get replaced with this. Oh my gosh. And then like this. So that's done. Like, the side doesn't look bad, but this does. And that irritates me. Like, maybe I need to put a spruce log up here? I don't know. Because then it just slides right side by side with this one, and I don't like that either. This is probably one of the biggest reasons why behind I made this world in the first place, was simply because I could experiment. Yeah, see, look, this looks hideous. I don't like this. It doesn't, it doesn't connect. That's interesting. How do you make it connect? Hey, maybe I should push it at one block. Because then when you go inside and you see this thing, although I could just cover it up on this side too, and I could solve it. How does this look? Not bad. Not sure if it's that good either. I don't know. Gotta make some more. There we go. What if I did it like this? Actually. The fun adventures of trial and error. Featuring your host, the man with a plan. This is just one of those instances where you just have to keep trying and trying and trying until eventually something clicks. Which is why it's good to have diamond gear for this situation. Otherwise, my axe would have simply fallen apart. Okay, so the problem I'm noticing is that, yeah, this is... If I were to have planks here, already off one block. And so that would mean that I would have to mine this out so that way, not only so these two columns align, but also so there's equal space between the log pillars and the doors. You know, I'm kind of a guy with symmetry here, so okay, this is starting to look. This definitely looks better so far. Um. Hmm. What's missing here? Does it need more height? Maybe? What's missing? Well, technically, hmm. Technically, does there need to be a door at all? Because if there doesn't need to be a door, I could use like a fence gate system. I mean, theoretically, in hindsight, this doesn't need to be fully enclosed, does it? Could it just work more like a gate? I mean, I really like them. I'm glad that we get to see the edges of the portal here. I think that looks really good, much better than that claustrophobic space. But does there need to be doors? Hmm. Uh, thanks. Yeah, this pillow looks world better. Huh. You know, while I'm at, it, yeah, I'm probably gonna move these lanterns back onto the ground because this has just been annoying me for so long. Wow. I don't care, because that's how it's gonna be. So, here, I'm actually gonna go in and make some more fence posts, and there we go. Make some more fence posts and gate. And I feel like gates are more expensive than fence posts. Probably makes sense because you'd be using fence posts more than gates. Ah, ay, ay, ay. Okay, so let's say on theoretically, this was just covered over. This is scenario one. Scenario one, I cover up this opening, and it looks like this. Okay, it actually looks kind of terrible. Um, I really think there needs to be a spruce like crossbeam somewhere. Maybe here. Would this look better? Get out of the way. Hmm. 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 Um. It's not terrible. Like if you look at the way the bottom layer of wood is applied throughout the whole house, like they align with each other despite the pillars intervening. So this kind of continues that trend. However, it still looks too close to the ceiling. I'm trying to move it up a bit. This will interfere with the actual balcony aspect. Alright, let's... No. Yeah, no, 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 no. Okay, let's try it up here. Ooh, this looks better. It does look better so far. Alright, let's move on to scenario 2, where the doors are gone and instead they're replaced with these gates. Because technically speaking, all of the mobs, aside from phantoms, but that should not be a problem, all the mobs are just... Oh, wait. You do have spider base. Do spiders matter? Because the biggest reason why I'm doing any of this is simply because the biggest reason I'm doing any of this is simply because the creeper walked in and it blew up my portal from the other end, and that's how I wasn't able to get back. So technically, spiders could still like get over this wall. And actually, does this look better? I don't want to say it does because you get to see more of the framing here, and I don't know. There's something about it. You get to see the portal. I want to see the portal, actually. I don't want it to be closed off like this. I kind of like it this way. And for the side, maybe if there's a way I can do this thing, something similar for the side, maybe? Like, let's pretend that these are gates. Yeah, I don't... Oh, that looks terrible. I don't know. There's not really that much wiggle room here. I, hmm... Actually, now that I think about it, what if this was... What's this? These were planks as well. Oh, that's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So if I'm walking down this plank when I want to get to my portal, how would that work? Either the portal would have to be moved an entire block into my house for that to be feasible, or my portal would have to be placed against the wall, which I didn't think about. No, that would not work either, because there's not enough space. The portal is 4 blocks across, and this wall is actually the 1, 2, 3. Huh. That could work. I don't know, because what's the most likely, like, I'm not going to be walking around from the front all the way to the back. I'd be walking from the back over to the front. So I could see, yeah, I could see more of, yeah. I think I'm going to fill this up because, yeah, this looks a bit better. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. Ha! The fence. I'll be here all night, folks. Anyways. So, this doesn't look bad at all. I do like this. Put some torches here. I'll make some lanterns later because I really want to continue with that theme. But that should be about it. The whole point is to prevent creepers from coming in. That's the entire point of this. So, I guess that's another thing checked off my list. Oh, I never added in the first place. Oops. Okay, so the next thing that needs to happen is the garbage can. All right, so first thing I need to do is figure out where that's gonna go. So to do that, let's make ourselves a beast. And I need to make sure that wherever this goes, it needs to be surrounded by cobblestone and nothing burns down. So, should it go inside my house? Like, where would the chest go? I think it should go outside. I don't know. I'm just feeling a bit stingy about that. I might want to add an overflow chest in there anyways, so that's just gonna have to be what's gonna be. Maybe this area is okay. I don't know. It doesn't look very good. I want to try and like go against the house at some point. Like, you know what? This doesn't actually look that bad. Hmm. Interesting. I'm changing more of this than I thought. I think it'd be really cool if it was against the house. Well, that looks really good, actually. All right, let's go with that. So now, what I need to do is I need to. Oh, my glass is done. Oh shoot, I missed it. Oh, God bless it. How much does it cost? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's how much. Wait, 8 times 4 is 32, so that's not going to be enough. That's about 4 left over. No. 1, 2. Go. And I just add an extra 1 on you. Alright, so now, okay. So what I need to do now is to make the garbage can work. I need to get my hands on redstone. And I gotta clear my inventory first, so this might take a while. And stone, wow. And more useless junk. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now... Okay. So what needs to happen now is... make the garbage can. I need to get iron. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, 1, 2, 3... So, I need to make a hopper. Which means I need to make more wood for a chest. And then after that, what's going to happen is that the chest will deposit. I need a comparator. That's right. I need a comparator. That way it detects when items go in the chest, and then that will need to fire a signal, so that way it will immediately start emptying that chest. Or no, actually no, it doesn't even need to do that. Like the hopper will immediately. That's right. That's right. The hopper immediately. The moment the items go in, the hopper will immediately start sucking out the items from the chest. And then, once they're in the hopper, they get poured into a dispenser. That's right, into a dispenser, or a dropper. No, sorry, no, it is a dispenser. And then once in the dispenser, that should fire off a comparator, which will in turn throw the signal around and activate the dispenser, which will shoot the items out right into a source block of lava. And then it will just keep repeating that cycle until the whole dispenser is empty. And that happens when everything from the chest is emptied into the hopper, which is emptied into the dispenser. So that's what happens. So what that means is I need to make a dispenser, a comparator, pour some redstone into this. Wait. Oh, good thing I have plenty of bows on hand. That's nice. I'm just gonna get some iron just in case. This is really the first time I'm dabbling in redstone with this in this world. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't like these textures. I really don't at all. Okay, so I think from what I remember correctly, no? Oh, come on. Do I need the purely refined stuff? Please don't tell me I do. And if this is just for if this is just for a repeater, I'm gonna lose it. Good. Wait. Okay, thank goodness. Okay. Sorry. Apparently I don't have what I need to make the comparator. Do I need some quartz? Is that how this works? I haven't dabbled this in so long. There it is. There we go. Okay. So this is important because it will detect the items in the dispenser. The dispenser itself, that's what I need to make. Uh-oh. Wait. Okay. That's barely enough. Okay, take one out, put you in. Oh. Dispensers dispense stuff. Droppers, they just shoot them out. Technically, I don't need to make a dispenser at all. Let's just make a dropper. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's how you... Oh, we're getting really technical here. Oh, this is where you... This has something to do with making one of those weird automatic crafting things? Not quite sure how that works. But now that we have that... Just gonna pull the rest of you. Huh. Do I have everything I need? I'm really not sure. Alright, let's just go out and see what happens. So the way this is going to work is that... I think the number one rule of experimenting with redstone, always make sure you have enough space. So that's rule numero uno. So, make sure I do. Alright, this should be enough, shouldn't it? So what's gonna happen is that what's gonna happen is that this dropper... No. Wait, can you place droppers facing downward? Oh, you can. Okay, that's not... Okay, this could work. So maybe the lava's gonna go right here, and the sensor's gonna be right above that. I want this so far down that it's not gonna... There's no chance of it even catching fire to anything. It's gonna be surrounded in stone. Possibly obsidian even. I don't know. Probably just stone. So... Okay, it's a... Do a test. Alright, and it goes right in here. So now what happens is that... Oh my gosh, that's a stupid song playing again. Thank you so much, 5% audio volume, for playing this song not once, but twice. Oh yeah, I could also finish this map at some point. I don't like this table. Like, I feel like there's like very little space to put anything in this room. Like, I built this entire house with the idea of, oh my gosh, it's gonna look so great on the outside. But then it's, the moment I just think about interior design, it all starts falling apart. Like, is this my bedroom? Is this honestly supposed to be the place I'm supposed to sleep? This is ridiculous. I like the fireplace though, and the armor stand. So it is something. But hindsight 2025. So now, yes. So the comparator goes here. Comparator goes here. Oh, that's great. I still have all of the space. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, that's so good. I have all of the space underneath my house. That's great. Who knows? Okay. This is probably not going to work, but and I'm not gonna be one of those people who just goes online to search for the answer for everything every time. I'm gonna try and figure this out. Oh, wait, I can come from the side. At some point, I gotta develop a better understanding of not gates, and gates, NAND gates, key flip-flops, etc., because that stuff is pretty important. Isn't that right, Rufus? Isn't that right, Rufus? Isn't that right, Rufus? Okay. He said nothing, so I'm gonna say nothing. Nothing. So what happens if I put an item in here? Aha, okay, that... Okay. I forgot. The comparator measures the strength of whatever's in here, so there's no chance of it. Okay, so if I were to put a block then, and one of you, oh, oh, okay, all right, this is something. We have something. Let's see if this ah, I see the issue. It's not actually connecting through this block, is it? How did this work in the first place? How did you work in the first place? You never did. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Redstone 101. Alright. Can't believe I'm just mining under my own house. Unfortunately, this is not really turning out to be the most efficiently sized machine. But this should solve the problem, right? So, what I'm thinking is, no! Oh, that's right, because, it's a block. Yeah, this needs to be right up close and personal with this. So if I were to put something in, this torch should turn off. It does. It's good. Wait. What am I... Wait. No. This is the opposite of what I want. I want it to turn on when the item gets put in here, not turn off. It's a not gate. I made a not gate. Oh boy. What do I... Okay, so I can't... Hmm. Yo, wait. Okay, maybe I need a repeater. Because the strength is obviously too... The signal strength is way too weak. Maybe that could work. Just mix the redstone just in case. And then I need sticks. Stick. I always keep thinking I have enough, but in reality I never do. Ooh. The glass is done. Have so much glass. Trading's gonna be great. Alright. Wait, oh, why did I do that? I did not need that, did I? Okay. Man, these components are expensive. My god. How much is it gonna cost to take one of those automatic crafters? Crazy. So, based on my understanding of redstone, like this powers the block, which should power the repeater, which will boost the signal strength and flow into the hopper. So my hypothesis, I put the item in, it turns on the comparator, it powers this repeater in this circuit, which activates the dropper and dumps it out, which should turn it off. And then the next item flows in, and the next item flows in, and the next item flows in. Alright? A sign of progress. Because I'm sorry to take this off. Just so I can make sure. Yes. You work. Stamp of approval. Okay, and this is something else too, because it won't... Yeah, too many items are in here. So this is what the hopper is supposed to be for. There we go. That's more like it, because that's how the hopper works. It shoves items in one at a time. You really want to just slow it down? Wait. Oh, that's interesting. Wait. Oh. The hopper doesn't... Huh. The hopper doesn't keep forcing more items in, does it? This is good. My first redstone contraption, ladies and gentlemen. So this is probably not the most, most definitely not the most efficient machine I've ever made, or that exists really. I remember hearing about garbage cans that go at a much faster pace. I think you need like a two, hmm, like you need like a comparator and a two repeaters, like a two repeater clock or something like that, and then I have no idea how you would wire that together. I'll have to figure that out another time, but for now, this is definitely what I was looking for. A repeating cycle that works. A repeating cycle that does its job. I remember about this. There we go. That just repeats until all the items have run out. Okay, now Last but not least, I just need the lava. So that means I need to... First, I need to go mining, because I'm completely out. Gee, where could all of that stone have gone? I haven't the faintest idea. And then I can put my lava in there. And hopefully, just hopefully, it will not burn down my house. Oh, this should be enough. Yeah, that's definitely enough. Boo ba ba bee boo boo bee ba ba. Okay. So lava's gonna go here. Ooh, which means you know what, actually I'm gonna carve out this entire area. Simply because I just don't want there any chance of my house getting burned down because of this lava. But man, this is gonna feel so nice having my own garbage can. It sounds so weird saying that, but it's really true because every time I'm just so sick and tired of having when I have items I don't need, I have to just throw them on the ground and walk away from them and wait until the 5-minute time period has passed for them to despawn on their own. And that just I think that's just really annoying because I think that's just really annoying. It just doesn't. There's a chance I could just stumble into it again, and then that could just be a whole mess, and I just pick it up, and then. Oh. Whoopsies. I did something. I broke the circuit. This could be okay. Oh boy. Do do do. Do 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 do. I can. This is fine, right? Okay. This looks good. I like the way this is looking. Circuit's good. Make sure that there's no chance of either water or lava getting in. And now we should be good to go. Dirt doesn't burn, so that's good. So all that's left would be one buqueto of lava. Hopefully I don't... So there's no creeper in there. Ready to blow me up. Well there. Well there, creeper. Who's just staying inside thinking, oh, he's not gonna see me this time. He's not gonna see me this time. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk in and then BAM! Actually, you know what? Just because I said that. You know, just because I said that, I think it's better to be safe than sorry. But guess what, Mr. Creeper? I have a gate outside that can't prevent you from getting in. And there was no creeper in sight. This is good. This is really good. Alright, welcome to my local rapidly draining lava pool. Interesting. free lava, 24/7, 365, an entire dimension full of it. Would you look at that? Can't believe it either. Okay, forgetting which direction I'm pointing in. I should probably add pressure plates. Just so it gets a little bit easier. Which should be exactly what I need. Yes. Love it when that happens. You craft blocks into more blocks, and then it's exactly the number of blocks you need. I love that. Ah, beautiful. Gorgeous. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Alright. Okay, time for the big moment. Put you in my offhand. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Don't burn anything, or else I will burn you. I swear to God. Oh, I didn't know you could do that in your inventory. Huh, that's neat. Okay, and now I just have just a couple of these. Yay! Try and randomly scatter them about. Scatterburst. Alright, let's... You know what, I never actually thought this... Oh, shoot, I should have done a test, shouldn't I? See if this works. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, no. No, 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 no. Wait. Oh, what? Oh. Wait, what? Oh! oh my god. Oh my god, I destroyed the comparator. Huh. Good thing I'm patching all this up. Huh, that's funny. Why is it not working? That's alright, let's see if it works now. Okay, well, it's back in my inventory. Let's see if I step away and try it now. Yeah, I like that sound. Fizzle, Alright, that should... I mean, that means that if I do stand too close to this... Oh, what do you know? Wait. Good. Yeah! My first trash can, ladies and gentlemen! Woo! Made it all on my own! No guides, no videos, nothing at all. Just me, my wit, my ingenuity, and my creativity. Okay, I should probably put a sign on this. That way I can remind myself that, no, this is not a storage test. Everything will get burned if you put the stuff in. But man, this is good. This is really good. What should I call this? Garbage can? Disposal? Or should I be more creative with the naming? Like, important file bin. That actually, you know what? You know what? Let's just screw it. Important files bin. Bin. Right. Right, there we go. Oh, this looks so nice. This looks great. Oh, this is so nice. I'm so happy I made this. Man, so much progress has been made today. Okay, is there anything I actually need to throw away? I'm not quite sure. Actually, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna do some trading right now. I still can. But, oh my gosh, the amount of effort that went into this. Crazy. And I finally have a trash bin. This is great. Hello. I would like to buy some emeralds from you. Boom, boom, boom. You cannot underestimate the power of the trade. You are now an expert. I commence thee. Hello? What just happened? What? Everyone just froze. Did process did the processing entity chunk freeze or something? But congratulations, sir. You are a master. Please give me no, that's not what I wanted at all. God bless it. Seriously? I worked all of this way and that's what no ocean explorers. Fine. Fine. Alright, I'll live without it. I'll live without it. I guess Woodland Mansion it is, Rufus. That's just how it's gonna be, you know? Something just isn't fair. You know what? Just for the sake of it. This last emerald that I made.